wants to do.
Well, and it's more. It's the cartel.
The cartel, the dangerous people who might be coming across that border. We'll find out more about the bashing in a second. The drug dealers. I meant dangerous people in that sense, yeah. And thank you. He looked like it's given the media bashing, mind you, yesterday rather than the other way around. We'll have more on this when we come back after the news. Let's go there first. It's 1 o'clock.
And at the BBC News Desk, this is Keith Burnside. Those responsible for the shooting of a teenager last night have been called child abusers by a police officer investigating 2 paramilitary shootings in West Belfast in the past 2 days. The 16-year-old boy is in a stable condition in hospital after being shot in the leg in Forest Street off the Springfield Road. Richard Morgan reports.
Police were called to the scene just before 9 o'clock last night. Residents also rushed to the 16-year-old's aid before an ambulance arrived. This is the second shooting in the west of the city in 24 hours. On Wednesday night, a man in his 20s was shot in both legs on the Falls Road. Chief Superintendent Chris Noble says dissident Republicans are one line of inquiry.
Whilst they may well come under the title of violent dissident Republicans, they're criminals. They're exploiting communities. One day they're shooting drug dealers, the next day they're taxing them. So let's not give them any more credit than they have, which is basically they're child abusers, they're criminals, and they're facilitating drug use and supply in West Belfast.
Police say they've increased patrols in the area and have called for the community to help them catch those responsible.
PSNI is investigating allegations of misconduct and crime at their training college at Garnerville in East Belfast. The trainer at the college is being investigated for alleged dishonesty offences that's believed to involve a claim about theft. Both the same man is also being investigated about allegations of having an inappropriate sexual relationship with at least one student officer. In a statement, the PSNI said investigations are ongoing and that any officer or staff member who fails to abide by the high standards of behaviour laid out in the Code of Ethics will be subject to disciplinary proceedings. 3 men aged 29, 30 and 31 arrested on suspicion of burglary and aggravated burglary following a number of incidents across Belfast during the early hours of this morning. Tori Watson has the details.
At around 3 o'clock, a number of men broke into a house in Glenferna Green in Dunmurry and threatened 2 women with a knife and hammer. They demanded money but left empty-handed. Shortly after 5 o'clock, the group forced their way into a house on the Ardoyne Road in North Belfast and assaulted a teenage boy before stealing a car. A different car linked to the incident later collided with a police car on Glenmackin Street before making off in the direction of the Donegal Road in South Belfast. The men were arrested in West Belfast, where they were attempting to break into a property in Navan Green.
Friends of the Earth have called for the 4 main political parties in Northern Ireland to reveal the source of their biggest political donations by this evening. It comes after Arlene Foster confirmed that the DUP received a donation from an English organisation for their Brexit campaign. Mrs Foster refused to name the donor or say how much they received, said the Electoral Commission has been informed that the party had done nothing to hide. Bakewell from the Friends of the Earth wants greater political transparency.
All 4 large parties are waiting for the others to go first.
Thanks.
And that
Thank you. Keep your door by getting out your side. Bye. Yeah. The mother now. We're at the mother.